All right, everybody, welcome back. We're going to continue talking about Discord in this video. The next thing that I want to talk about is when you first land in a Discord, you will probably find that a lot of these things on the left side are a lot. There's just so much stuff there. Let's go to a place where there is a lot of stuff and kind of take a look at what that kind of looks like, right? So this is a place where there's just a whole lot of things there on the left side. And as I open it up, you can see how there's just so much material, right? And we end up scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through all of this. And it's just so overwhelming with all these different things. We're trying to find something, we're scrolling and scrolling, trying to look for it. Well, what you will notice is that if we start to close a lot of it, we really start narrowing down how much stuff there is there on the side. Okay. Now that I've narrowed it down a little bit, I now want to get rid of the rest of the things that are standing out. And I'll just go into the get started. So now that I've done that, notice how much compact it is. And I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to zoom in here for a moment because there are categories and then there are channels. If you see this little piece right there, that tells you that you're looking at a category. All right. From the category, if we open it up, we're going to see a hashtag, and that is a channel. So if I open up the large caps category, we can see that there are channels in there. And those channels have a hashtag next to it. So we can see that this is the large caps channel, large caps room. And that's a category. And in those categories are these channels, the large caps chat, watch list, signals, and then Zoom large caps. There's also a place for voice. Now, not all Discords have a voice. And even if it does have a voice, it doesn't necessarily mean that anybody's in there at the time. But you can be in a voice channel or an audio channel. And then you can also be in a chat channel at the same time. If you're in the voice channel, you'll see your icon down there. So for an example, I'm going to join the voice here. And now that I have joined it, I want to make sure I want to look down here in the lower portion of my computer and make sure that that microphone has the red line through it. That tells me that I'm muted and that they cannot hear me in that room, because I don't want my microphone live and to have everybody hearing me unless I want to say something. And even though I am in that voice channel, I can still decide to go and look at penny stocks room. I can go to the chat for futures. You know, maybe I go to crypto. I go to all these places, but I'm still right there. I'm still in that voice in large caps. Now I could leave voice from large caps and go to voice in the pennies, and it would still have nothing to do with what room I'm in. I'm still in crypto alerts, right? So when you go to the audio channel, you can jump from room to room, see what you want. You know, I could type in whatever I want, no problem. And I'm still in that audio channel. Now to get out of that channel, down here in the lower left, there's an icon right there. You see where it looks like a phone and an X. When I move my mouse there, it asks, do you want to disconnect? So I can just hit that, and now I've left that penny room. I'm not in there anymore. So that's how you get into an audio channel. And if you get in there and you realize, oh, wait, I didn't want to be in there, then you can hit the phone with the X on it and get out. Now, if you're wondering why this keeps popping up, uh, I have Discord blocked so that it won't pick up my microphone, and it thinks that I did that on accident. So it's telling me that there's a help desk that would help me get my microphone connected, but I don't want my microphone connected to the Discord. But that's why this is popping up. But that's okay. I don't want it to hear me. All right. So I'm just going to get out of there again. And you can see I'm still muted even though I'm not in there. If I do go back in there, it is now asking, or I also have the ability to be in there and to deafen everything so that it's not making noises. Maybe I get a phone call, or maybe someone in my family wants to talk to me and I need to mute the Discord. Well, that's how I can do it right there. I could just deafen everything and then I won't hear anything. Right. So another thing you could do, if somebody is in there talking, maybe they're too loud, you can right click with your mouse and you can turn each individual down, just so maybe one person's really loud and another person's really quiet. That's how you can adjust individual settings per person. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back out of that again. Let's go back to my server. All right, so we've talked about the difference between a channel and a category. So if I close all these categories, what you're going to notice is it's a very small Discord at the moment, but it's going to grow really big. And you need to be able to find things. Well, in my Discord, I have a table of contents. Maybe, in some places you're going to go there and they don't have a table of contents, but mine does. It's not very filled out yet because I'm still building this Discord. But let me show you what it looks like when we go to a place that does have a pretty significant size table of contents, right? And we'll just kind of scroll up here. This is what mine will look like. I'm the one that made this one, so it's going to look similar. In the table of contents, we can read what it is that we're looking for, like understanding basics options for building a spread, or understanding more about the Busby, right? Whatever it is that I want to learn more about, expected move, or different entries that we can use to get into a trade. If I click that, it's going to take me there. Now notice how the words are different, right? We have this nice clean white text, and then suddenly we have this blue text, and when my mouse gets there, it really kind of just shines a brighter blue. Well, that's telling me that it's something that I could interact with. I could click that, and when I did, it took me to that location, right? So if we were to go back to the table of contents, then that would work out, right? I can go back to table of contents, maybe start working through the material again, find another spot that I want to click on it and come back here again. So in our Discord, there is a table of contents that it's there. I haven't built it out yet, but what you're going to want to do if you're looking for something, or maybe you don't even know what you're looking for yet, and you just want to scroll down and see what is in there, that would be a great place to start, is at the table of contents, because then it's going to show you how to access every part of the Discord. All right.